The giant was utterly ravenous. In one gulp, he swallowed the two boys whole. He then turned, patted his now full stomach, and leaped straight off the cliff into the raging waterfall below. His body rapidly dissolved in the water, but the two boys emerged completely unharmed. Not only were they not drowning, but they could also breathe freely underwater. Legend spoke of a liquid that allowed one to walk in water. This underwater realm was teeming with ancient creatures and held countless ruins from a bygone era. But the wonders of this world didn't end there. One could even find sailing ships floating in the sky. It was said that these were vessels of the gods, and finding one could bring the dead back to life. The massive crater before them was the very end of the world, and beneath Land's End lay a gateway between life and death. Passing through it would lead one to the source of life capable of resurrecting the deceased. So this place was, in fact, the subterranean world humanity had sought for millennia. This world had remained completely isolated from the surface for generations. That changed one day when a young girl, walking home from school, encountered a monster on an iron bridge. The creature, with its gaping maw, devoured anyone in its path, its drool nearly forming a small stream. By the time the girl realized the danger, her legs had gone numb with fear. A boy appeared and saved her, but was severely injured in the process. However, the crystal on his chest emitted a powerful energy wave that burst the monster's skull on the spot. Just as a train was about to hit them, the boy grabbed the girl and jumped from the bridge. This boy was from that incredible subterranean world. He had come to the surface to see the things he longed to see and meet the people he wished to meet before he died. When the girl awoke, she saw the boy gazing at the starlight with a deeply sorrowful expression, though she didn't understand why. Seeing she was awake, the boy hurriedly left, and her usually clingy cat, Xiaomi, followed him. The girl, whose name was Xiao Lu, returned home deeply troubled. The next day, she went back into the mountains. Finding the boy hadn't tended to his wounds, she carefully helped him, even using her own neckerchief as a bandage. In conversation, she learned his name was Shun, and he was from a distant place called Arens. Xiao Lu shared that this spot was her secret base and showed him a radio she had assembled herself. Shun was shocked to see the diode. It was made of the same type of crystal as the one on his chest. The girl explained her father had left it for her. She told Shun that a few days earlier, she had heard a strange song, both joyous and sorrowful, that had deeply moved her, and she wished she could hear it again. Shun's mood sank. Xiao Lu didn't know that was the final song of an Aranchan before death. As dusk fell, Shun told Xiao Lu that no matter what life brought, she must live it well. He gently kissed her forehead and urged her to go on living. Misinterpreting his intention, Xiao Lu felt only a blush and a racing heart, the faint stirrings of first love. She shyly left, casually calling out, "See you tomorrow," perhaps thinking happiness was knocking at her door. But her mother then delivered devastating news. A body had been found on the mountain, with Xiao Lu's neckerchief tied around its arm. She couldn't believe it was true. The emotions of adolescence, which had arrived so suddenly, now departed in sorrow. A drizzling rain mirrored her dampened heart. She went to the hill, calling out, desperately hoping for Shun's answer, but only the vast, empty sky and a lonely wind responded. In class, a new teacher, Mr. Tanaka, told a mysterious story. He spoke of a legendary place from ancient times that could resurrect the dead, known by different names across cultures: the Yellow Spring Kingdom, Hades, Kabbalah, or Arens. Xiao Lu's heart skipped a beat. Wasn't that where Shun was from? Her unusual reaction didn't escape the teacher's notice. After school, Xiao Lu went directly to Mr. Tanaka's house. He showed her a book containing an illustration of a monster that was identical to the one on the iron bridge. He explained they were guardians of the entrance to the world of Arens, once widespread, guiding primitive humanity. As humans evolved, these guardians led a group of people deep underground. There, the wisdom and riches of the gods still remained, along with a power that could resurrect the dead. Xiao Lu listened intently, starting to believe this place was real. On her way home, she encountered Xiaomi, who led her into the mountains. Xiao Lu saw a faint light in the distance. Her heart leaped with joy, thinking Shun had returned, and she ran desperately towards it.